That was completely unedited, by the way. Like, isn't it crazy that when I walk in my room, that song just plays? Anyway. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very long awaited room tour video. I've literally wanted to do this video ever since I started my account, so it's very long overdue, but I was always putting it off because I felt like my room was unfinished. Like, I felt like there was always more I could add and more I could do to it, and so doing a room tour at that point just felt like I was showing something that was incomplete. But then I realized that I'm probably never going to be finished with my room. I'm probably always going to be adding stuff. I got it to a point where I'm really happy with it, so I'm excited to show you all. I just want to really quickly say thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. That is nuts. I have like a whole video for it, so I don't want to say too much here, but I just want to let you know that I'm so grateful, and it's just like I can't comprehend that like 10,000 people are willing to like watch my videos. It's a little scary. I also want to say that I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I just want to give you some inspiration for your room or your space, and it took me a long time to get my room to where it is, so don't feel discouraged. You know, it takes time to build something that you actually like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. So I guess I'll start with my door walk-in area. On the back of my door, I just have jackets and clothing hanging up. I tried to keep like the blue-green color scheme. I have these plastic fish on my door frame. These are like the fish that you get with the bubble lamps, and I hate the color scheme and they just look really silly, so I put them on my door frame, I guess. Above my door, I have my old games from my childhood, which I love so much. I organize them in rows by Wii, GameCube, PlayStation. Yeah, they're all my real copies. I'm just glad my mom decided not to donate them because they literally carry my room. To the left of my door, I have some vinyls. These were actually my grandma's. You know, they were all her favorite artists, and of course, good music taste runs in the family, so they're my favorite artists too. One day, I just want to have a collection where I can play any artist, any song on vinyl, and I would die happy. I'd die a happy girl. Next, I have my nightstand. I got all of my furniture when I was younger at like a random furniture store, so if you're looking for what kind of like dresser or nightstand these are, I have no clue. Yeah, I have my bubble lamp. I put these like plastic goldfish in it, and they were floating at the top, so I like attached little weights to them, and now they're just dead at the bottom, so that's great. I have a wave lamp. I have my iPad and my laptop. I have some SpongeBob Magic the Gathering cards on the wall because I think they're really cute and I love SpongeBob. And this is my remote collection, my plethora of remotes. You know, when you have a bunch of doodads and gizmos and gadgets in your room, you're also going to collect remotes to turn them all on and off. So this really special ring, hint hint, coming soon. I'm not gonna go in my drawers because it's not clean, and also yeah. This is a bag that I used through college, and now that I'm finished, I just have it here because it's like a good memory. Now we're on to my bed, which is the best part. I love my bed. It's so comfy. So I got string lights, and I have them going behind my bed, and then I put vines individually in between. Yeah, my bed is pretty basic. I have these lime pillows, which I really love. I've been trying to really incorporate green into my room, so I love these lime pillows. They just look so yummy. And then I have this little thing. This was my first doll. It literally says my first doll on it, and I got this when I was born. I sleep with her every night, and I love her. She's so cute. This is like my inner child in a little doll. The sun coming through right here is like crazy. Now I move on to my like getting ready workstation area kind of thing. So right now I'm currently taking a break, but I do have a small business on Etsy where I sell handmade polymer clay keychains. And so this is like the area that I would work in, and I have a bunch of shipping stuff down there. You know, I have like stickers, packaging, all that stuff, some shipping labels, and I have an air purifier for when I use resin. But I'm kind of living in between two places right now, so my polymer clay stuff is not here. So while I am in my room, I just use this as like a getting ready table. On the wall, I stuck up some lovely products from Unjust Jewelry. Now it's time for the most anticipated part of my room, which is my desk. So this is my desk, if you haven't seen it. Starting at the left side, I just have this little cart that holds some of my polymer clay supplies, so I'm not going to go too much into that, but yeah, I also have a lamp back there. Then I have my monitors. These are Samsung curved monitors. This one is 144 hertz, and then this one is 60 hertz. I have a little lapras swimming there. I have a jelly candle that I thrifted. That's my Game Boy Advance, and my beloved clownfish cup. I love this cup so much. I have that Rabbit Tanaka bullet lamp back there. The motor broke like one day. I don't know how it broke, but I'm so sad about it. It's still just like a really beautiful color, so I'm not too upset, but yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out how to fix that. And then I also have a green lava lamp. I actually got this fairly recently. This is an Apple Watch charger, but it looks like an iMac G3. I just have a bunch of trinkets and paperweights. I have my snow globes. These are my Ocean Sunny Angels sitting on top of my jellyfish lamp. And then I painted this at the beach with like watercolors a long time ago, so I just kind of have that there. My keyboard is by Wamier, and this plastic thing came with it, like to protect it. I know people ask me where I got this from. And I have a little MSN guy on the dial, which is really cute. I have a nice little mouse pad and Aqua mouse, of course. This is my PC. It's a pre-built from, I want to say like 2020. I'll put the specs on the screen in case you're interested, but it's definitely not optimized for today's, you know, standards. I don't really play games anymore, so I'm not too mad about it. It does what I need it to do, and it was awesome while I was in quarantine. So I have a bunch of stickers that I've collected and some magnets as well. These were like when I first started doing polymer clay. Yeah, pretty much all of my older creations I just turned into magnets, that way I could display them. Up here I have my wave lamp. I have like some cream soda decorations, my Wii Sports. I have my fish lamp back there, some Wii remotes, and my Game Boy Advance. This is like my favorite detail. I have a MSN character on my power button so that every time I turn my computer on and off, I click the little MSN guy. Some more older games hung up on my wall back there. I just have like a bunch of like little decorations. Like I have plastic bubbles. I have plastic goldfish in bubbles. I did do a tutorial for that on my TikTok if you're interested. I know some people really like those decorations, and I do too. Yeah, my setup is in the closet. Here are my shelves. I have my ocean snow globe, rainbow fish. I have hanging jellyfish lights that don't work anymore because they're the worst. Don't buy these. These are, they're just so not worth it. I have my dolphin wind chime, which, oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so nice to listen to. And then on my closet shelf, I have a bunch of stuff up here as well. And then I just have a bunch of games stacked up here. I didn't really know what else to put, so I just kind of stacked them all up. Here's a look at some of the games if you're interested. And then on the shelf above that, I just have some boxes. It's mainly all storage, so nothing interesting's up there. But yeah, that's my desk, my pride and joy. I put so much effort into making it into the way it is, and so I'm just really, really happy with it. Next to my desk, I have this little area, which I actually love so much. I have some vinyls and Nintendo 64 cartridges on the wall, and this is my Nintendo 64 like carrying case bag. This is a jewelry holder from my grandmother, also very old. And yeah, in here I just have a bunch of jewelry, mostly from Unjust Jewelry because it's pretty much all I wear. I have my TV on my wall. Above that I have an ocean tapestry. Here is my dresser area. I have my Memorex karaoke machine that I thrifted. It's like super busted, but it works, so who cares? Some more Nintendo 64 cartridges. This is another fish lamp. Some more games. I have a really cool pair of glasses. And this is my Digicam. I love this Digicam so much. I use it all the time. I have a CD player, and I have some like fake grass, and these are also more of my clay creations from when I first started. I just always kept them because I knew I'd want to look back on them one day. My PlayStation clock, which is a recent purchase of mine, the battery is out because the clock is so loud. I thought it wasn't loud when I first like was using it. It also like cycles through all the colors, but for some reason it like flashes white and yellow. I have some more iPod shuffles. These were recycled for a project, but this one actually has my name engraved into the back. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I just thought that was really cool because we bought like bulk of them, so they're just a bunch of people's like old recycled iPods, and it had my name, which I thought was really awesome. Another lava lamp. You know, you can never go wrong. Too many lava lamps. And then some more Nintendo 64 cartridges. Now onto this wall. I have some Windows XP wallpapers as posters, which I really love. And my shelves, these are my favorite purchase I think I've ever made for my room. They're just green acrylic shelves, but for some reason the material makes them glow, so they just look like they're glowing all the time, especially with my blue LED lights on. I have these kinetic moving dolphins, which are so nostalgic to me. It reminds me of like the book fair when I was younger. Some more games, just kind of on all these shelves. Skype fragrance, which is my favorite fragrance of all time. It's so good. Up here I have a bubble machine and my Nintendo Switch, and then Mario Party, my old DS, and jellyfish lamp. I also just have vines and goldfish bubbles and plastic bubbles hanging all throughout the ceiling, and I have some pictures of the underwater above my desk as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below. Again, I'm really so grateful for all the support, and it's such an insane feeling to know that like I'm building something with people that also feel the same way as me. It's just amazing, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. I'm so grateful, and I hope I will see all of you in my next video. Bye!